I love ya. Welcome, everyone. It is Wednesday. To the power of you. Yes, thank you for joining me today. I love you, everyone. I see Kale is in the house early in the front row of the pew. Yes. Whew. This is a wonderful time, wonderful time. A lot of people have been texting me and telling me that they are enjoying the Wednesday, or either they go on and tell me that they're enjoying the Wednesdays. So I am so happy that, I like to just do stuff that has purpose and meaning and has worth. So today we just want to connect to all the rain that we've been having. I know a lot of people have been having rain. I've been having a lot of rain. Yes, Sacred Bones and Stones is in. Allison Joseph. Yes, welcome everyone. Xavier, Lafia, Kishna Maria, Lafia. Yes, greetings everyone. Yes, so we've been having a lot of rain. And so this is a time when it can be very annoying because there are things that we want to do and we think that, it's going to stop us. But there's a proverb that says, if rain don't fall, corn won't grow. Si lluvia no cae, maíz no crece. So if rain don't fall, corn won't grow. Today we want to talk about the importance of acknowledging the small things in life, giving thanks for the small things. Sometimes we get so busy in our lives and we're looking for the next goal, the next appreciation, the next target, the next thing to bring us that sense of fulfillment, because we're always on an evolutionary path to go. And there's an Odu, as I said, that there's a story of the three rains. And the three rains is that Ogun came out and said, it's going to rain money. Everybody came out, gathered up the money. Ogun came back out and he says it's going to rain cowries. Everybody came and was picking them up. So as everybody was picking them up, somebody said, well, where's Arumila? He's not picking up stuff. What's up with him? Everybody's out here getting their stuff in preparation. Ogun came out and said, it's going to rain again. It's going to be weapons, knives, guns, all types of tools. People said, oh, that's all right. We got money. We got calories. We're good. That's the time that Orumila came out and he picked them all up. And everybody's like, why is he gathering? We're not at war. He's special. So they went ahead. Soon after that, a community right next to them declared war. They were not prepared for the war. So Orumila, who had gathered all of the weapons, was able then to sell weapons to them so that they would defeat the enemy. And that's how they won the war. The moral of the story, of course, is saying, prepare yourself with all that you need. Secure your boat with all that you need. So those are the three rains. During this time, there's a lot of rain. And it's not even April yet, because there's a little saying that says April showers bring rain. What is it? Mayflowers? It's not even April yet, and it's been raining, raining, raining all over the United States. And so, and I don't know how it is in other countries, but I'm talking for where I am and some of the states that I know of that are raining right now. Look at the blessing of rain. This year, the reading of the year says, collect rainwater. That is the ritual or the ceremony or the thing that we would need this year. Look at all of that rain. So gather your buckets of water and save them so that when we have the dry season or the drought, because there are periods that we want the rain and there's not rain anywhere, then you'll have it to bathe with. So as a child, we used to go out and bathe out in the rain. Here, you can't do that. The law says you can't go out there and bathe in the rain. We would just run out there and just bathe with the law here. I'm saying because we're running out naked or with little bathing suits, not in your clothes. And so gather your water. Prepare for the dry season and give thanks for the small things, because the small things are the things that brings big blessings. Let me say that. The small things bring the big blessings. So nothing in the world, nothing in your world, in your perspective, in your where it is that you are living, nothing is insignificant. There is a purpose, and Olodumare brings it. God, source, the universe brings the things that we need. So this was in January when we did the reading of the year. This is now the new year in March. So we have it to carry us through the new year. Gather your buckets, get your waters, hold them together, because the small things, prepare for war. The small things are going to bring big results. I remember when we were doing the reading, doing the Oshun festival. And the first reading we got, it said, do the reading, do the festival, the ceremony, the 23rd. And we were like, oh, yes. When we did the final reading, it says no. So I had to send out another reminder or change of the event and said it's not going to be on the 23rd. It's going to be on the 31st. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is Easter. The tickets are high. I'm thinking all the practical things in my head. The tickets are going to be high. It's spring break. People will have their children at home. They're not going to be able to invest. Oshun says, I don't know about all of that. All I know is that's not the weekend that I want. So we went ahead and changed it and explained. Some people like, oh my God, I got my ticket already. I said, I'm so sorry. Why this weekend it rained every day? It rained Friday, it rained Saturday, it rained Sunday morning is when the sun finally came out. But everything was soaking wet. Oshun already knew way ahead. They can tell the weather. Can you imagine? You know, the weather report can't tell you more than a week. She can give us months. So when we're looking at life from the perspective of tuning into the faculties, tuning into the things of nature, take the small things, check in, understand that the small things are going to be just as big as the big ones. But in our life, sometimes when we have a lot of problems, I recognize in my life that the bigger the problem, the bigger the blessing. Because if you can go through a challenge that is really horrendous, you know that God is setting you up for some big, horrendous blessings. Know that. The bigger the challenge that you have. So some of you may be going through, I know you're at work or in the middle of the day, or you're going to listen to this later. You're going through things that you feel this is so big. This is your test. This is the test to know if, and I have to constantly remind myself that this is a test. The radio says this is a test. Don't believe it. We just checking the frequency. Because I have to always check myself because I'm like, oh my God, are we going to be able to do this? Are we going to do that? The bigger the challenge, the bigger the blessing. Yes. So be grateful for those big things, but also be grateful for the little bitty blessing that's going to give us that. So nothing is insignificant. So I want y'all to think of 3 things that are so insignificant that you don't think that it's that great. You can put it in the chat. Something small as that. Like, okay, we just have to change the day of the festival. That's all we have to do, just change the date. That was a challenge because we had given out the thing and said what time it was going to be and everybody's going to be here. So put it in the chat. 3 things that you have a challenge with, right? Oops, I don't know how to work this thing. I have to go up to see the chat. Okay, there. No, that's not it. So if nobody's is typing, anybody's typing in there? No. Okay. 3 things that you can think of that are big and 3 things that are small that you're facing right now. 3 things that are small, 3 things that are big. And somebody put it in there and tell me what it is that you're going through. Just one somebody. That'll just go on. Try to see how we type this thing in the comments. No one there, but I'm going to go on because I don't see. Three little things that are insignificant, or 3 things that are huge that you're going through that you know. I was going to tap in and try to speak to it, but that's not going to happen today. This is a special day. It's not happening like that. So anyway, so let's go on with the thing. The bigger the blessing, the bigger the problem, the bigger the blessings. For me, was, of course, we said the setting up of the festival on the date, but bigger than that was how we're going to have the things that we needed. Somebody's writing. Right? I was praying and asking for a handyman to come and help because it seemed like the date was coming. I couldn't get a handyman to help me to do anything at all. It was just. And so look at this. A small thing happened. My car was leaking oil. And I called my mechanic, and my mechanic comes to my house to fix the car. That's the relationship that we have. So he came over and he fixed the car. It wasn't much, something with the pan or whatever. So he fixed it. And I said, do you know anybody that's a handyman? He said, oh, yeah, I have a friend. Gave me the number. I called the man. Unbelievable. See how one thing just went to the next, right? The men came over. I gave him a list of little stuff to do. And then I said, by the way, do you all know anyone that does repairs? They bust out laughing. I know that does sewer, because I'm trying to get the water into the temple, right? Into the sanctuary. because we didn't have water or light connected to it. And they said, yes. Did you see my truck? The truck says something sewer company, septic system rather. I was like, what? Y'all say septic system? They bust out laughing. They say, yeah, that's what we do. We do all of that. Long story short story, they ended up coming, putting the light, putting the system together, fixing the gates, putting up the lights, all of this. We have built a relationship just based on that oil that was insignificant to just let me get it and let me ask a question. Do you know someone that does repair? I mean, that does it. And it came. So now that was the major thing for us to complete. The little thing. Another little thing that happened to me yesterday. There's a sister that I met long time ago, 8 years ago, and we stay in contact over Facebook. And finally, we got together for lunch. And she said, well, yeah, I'm going to come up and visit you and just hang out. And I was like, oh, God, the whole day. And I have other stuff to do. She ended up coming. Some of you may have followed me that I was looking for a gardener to help me. She came up and helped me, and she taught me how to plant potatoes. I never thought about that there was a different way to plant potatoes. But just linking up with someone that I met in California 8 years ago, and we stayed in contact, she came and showed me how to plant potatoes and was in there with me in the garden in the dirt. Just we were coming to hang out to have lunch. And when she came, she said, you have anything for me to do? I said, well, I was going to work in my garden. This woman has 5 acres of land and owns her own garden. Little things you never know. Okay, so we have someone that says, my family to come back together. That could be a big one, but it could be a small one, because I had that challenge. The secret and the power of that right there is to start talking to your ancestors as if it has already happened. Thank you, ancestors, for going to my cousin or my sister and going to them so that they can appreciate the value of us coming together again under a time that we're not crying, under a time that we're not mourning. Come together to celebrate. Do that. Speak to your ancestors. Feed them something specific that you know that they like, and ask them to do that for you, and tell them that when y'all come together, you will give them a beautiful, beautiful offering as Thanksgiving. Trust me, that works. It worked for me. It worked for me, and I share with whoever. Sandra is asking that. My back pain wouldn't ease up to clean up. Same situation. Oh, this is lovely. Same situation. Y'all know that I have this challenge with my coccyx in the past. Did all of this rituals and everything, asking Babalu Aye for me to be able to get rid of this pain, but just to find me the way to be able to manage the pain and to find a solution to it. Going to the doctor, they sent me to therapy. Come to find out, one of the things that's now fixed my coccyx, which is fixed, and I've had this issue for over 30 years, is by having physical therapy and learning some new exercise to stretch my back, my bottom, just new exercise. Simple as that. Just praying and asking Babalu Aye, help me to find a solution to it. I thought it was going to be surgery. And not only did I get there, the therapist and I are now friends. Whole nother level of appreciation. And then there comes in with it another friend of mine, the massage therapist, that has all of the techniques to move that area. Little things. And what I want to say in all of this is that our intuition is God's whisper. God's whisper. So when you get an impression or intuition and you wake up and you says, oh, I think I'll do this, or I'm thinking about something, and then that's God whispering to you. So download that. That's a small, small blessing. Just listen and pay attention to that intuition, and it will guide you. That's what guided me to cure my toxic situation. That's what got me the gardener to help me put my plants in. That's what helped me to get the solution to how we're going to manage the water and the electricity. Small things. When you get that intuition and you have that feeling, follow it. That's God telling you you're on the right track. Listen to me. Don't be distracted with outside. The little bitty things, such as a whisper in your ear, an idea that we think that, oh, we're so connected vibrationally to the esoterics. That is your connection to the divine. That is a whisper that God is telling you, yes, you're on the right path. You're going there. So the back pain that you're having, listen to it. Listen to what God is saying when you put that offering to your ancestors, or you put that offering to whatever sacred space that you have. Pray that you're connected to the right people, the right situation. But don't pray and ask. Give thanks. That's what I did. I said, thank you for Babalu Aye for me being able to do this. And then one thing led to another. So go in, not begging, expecting, because the divine is just ready for you. So today, that is it. Listen to the whisper of your intuition. That is the power of you, is that you are the one that God is whispering to no one else but you at that moment and that time. So pick up that blessing, thank, and move forward. So that's the message for today. Look for the little blessings, but look for the big challenges, because the big challenges, you're getting ready to get some big situation. And the little ones, they're not insignificant. Just listen to the whisper of God and you will get what it is. Somebody's saying, scaling my business, a new position, keeping up peace and family. Just act as if it has already happened, that your business has changed right here. And when we do this meditation right now, look for that. Look for that. So I want you all to now, we're going to do a little meditation to Obatala, so that Obatala will remind us that no matter what we're going through, listen to the whisper of your intuition. As a way, I was inspired to. Can you all hear that? Someone tell me that you can. Music as a way of sharing the power and the knowledge of Obatala, the father of all the Orisha. Obatala lives inside of each and every one of us. And so Obatala is the owner of all heads. Obatala is our ability to intuit, to download, and to connect. So let's just connect to Obatala, to peace. Everyone is seeking. Obatala is struggle and then peace, obstruction, breathing, and clarity. The children of Obatala will face many adversities, because only through adversity you can appreciate peace and calm and love. No matter what Obatala goes through, as an entity, as an energy, as a force, it always realizes its power by remaining peaceful, by remaining clear, optimistic, and having hope. So Obatala is the energy that when you feel like you've hit rock bottom, Obatala got your back. When everything else seems dark or distant or disorganized, Obatala comes in and gives you clarity. It makes you say yes, yes, yes to life. So this music is an opportunity for you to look at the challenges that you may be going through, or the things that you've gone through, and recognize that it's all going to be fine. When when you change your perception from being lost or victimized or being traumatized, when you change that to knowing that I am bigger than this, I am better than that, because I am not alone, then you know Obatala. Obatala is the energy that makes you know that your father is protecting you. Your mother is protecting you. And that's Obatala. The male energy, the female energy of peace, tranquility, and knowing that you have the power to be great. The energy of peace and the triumph over adversity. That's Obatala. When we get bombarded with the little trivial things, Obatala says, all of that you see down there is irrelevant. What you are seeing is what I see. So whenever you want to connect to Obatala, sit on a mountain, sit on a hill, sit somewhere that can give you perspective that at the end of the day is only peace and there's only love. Ashe. At the end of the day, there's only peace and there's only love. Remember that. Listen to your intuition. That is the voice. That is the whisper of Obatala. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. That is my CD. It's available right on YouTube, or you can download it and keep it with you whenever you're feeling like that you're being bombarded, or you're looking outside of yourself and you're not connecting. I'm going to listen to this one here, and we get finished with our meditation, but we're going to do a celebration, which is, this one was written about some of the things that I was told that I would not achieve, that I wouldn't share, that I would not achieve things. I relied on others to tell me who I was. I thought of myself unworthy of love. Life's road to redemption has many twists and turns. Through Obatala, I now know my name. Gratitude and forgiveness. I hope y'all can hear it. Fear and doubt has been released from. So today we can celebrate that we hear the whisper. When it turned on me, Baba, you're the only one I knew. You had my back. Obatala has your back when you understand it. Peace and love. When death came knocking on my door 3 times, almost died 3 times. Yes, Obatala, you had my back. You say you're gonna live. You're gonna live, baby. You had my back. Call on Obatala. So when that time comes that you're having challenge, call on Obatala. Put on this CD and blast it in your house. Obatala. Call on Obatala. They said I have children. That was a lie. I had 3. They said I wouldn't be a priestess. Hey. Cause Obatala got my back. Constant fruit. Your odu is your cloth. That's what you rub yourself up with your truth about who you are. I'm just having a party by myself with all of y'all. When I fall and bruise and I give up hope, I know you got my back. 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 Don't let the haters hate. Don't let them hate on you. Don't let the haters hate. Don't let them hate on you. Don't let the haters hate. Don't let them hate on you. Don't let the haters hate. Don't let them hate on you. Call. Hey, Obatala. Call on 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 Obatala. King of white cloth, compassion and love. Obatala shrine, I'm leaving my bell. I'm now in your yeah. I cook your snails. When trouble try to find me, I'm nowhere around. I'm blind to the hate, I can't be found. When I throw my shells, they salute my crown. I'm all in white, feeling alright. So tell me when the world is Yeyefini drunk tonight. All about the going to the mountaintop. Y'all come on, let's all go to the mountaintop. Listen to the whisper. All about the get that intuition. Heading to the mountaintop. Come on. Heading to the mountaintop. Heading to the mountaintop. Yo, all about the la jaw. Jaw, dance, baba. Yes. So I just wanted to just bring that in today as I live my things for Obatala on Obatala's Day and my ancestors today as we prepare for the Orisha Oshun Festival. It's not too late for those of you who want to join us on Sunday, the 31st. It's not too late. You can still be online. The virtual, the in-person ones, all of those slots have been filled. We know who are coming and everything. So remember, someone said, let us remember that we have the power to call forward the energy. I say, that's right. I say. So it's not too late for you to come to the Oshun Festival. It's going to be nice. We got Reiki going on. We have crafts, and then we have the worship Bembe calling and master drummers. For those of you, look on my platform and you can still take a class on the dances and the chants. It's on Saturday online, and the in-person is on Sunday. So if you want to come online and to see the songs with Baba Laje, do that. But coming to it on Sunday, you will not regret it. It is awesome. It's going to be awesome. The place is just beautiful. Y'all will be able to see the altars of Oshun, my 5 Oshuns. I have 5 different roads of Oshun. All of them are going to be there. The food, we're cooking traditional foods for them, the type of things that Oshun likes, or marinated sauces and everything on the sweet potato and her chin chin with shrimp in it and eggs and all of the things that she loves. We're going to be making the akaraje and all of the good stuff. So I will be seeing you hopefully on Sunday, the 31st. And if you're listening to this years later, know that you can always tap into yeyefini.com and find out what we're doing. Y'all have a blessed day. And remember, trust that whisper. Call on what you want. But when it gets rough, call on Obatala. Call on Obatala. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Or Darrell, go back to work and call on Obatala. Call on Obatala. They said I wouldn't have children. That was a lie. They said I wouldn't be a priestess. That was a lie. Adabo.